here showing your film at the New York Film Festival. Back again. This isn't your first time, I know.
Yes.
What's it like showing here in New York?
Well, as I was just saying, I had relatives who lived here when I was a kid, and I used to come here in the 1940s, if you can believe that, when I was 5 or 6. And so it's kind of a hometown in a way for me. And I love the sense of, the New York audiences are sophisticated, and very opinionated, and let you know how they feel, but very big-hearted too. So I love that. I mean, that's great for a filmmaker, and I expect, judging from the reactions that we had to this movie in Cannes, which is France, and Toronto, I think they're going to love this film. I think we're going to have a great, very raucous, fun screening.
Now, you've been working to get this film made for quite some time, and you've been very passionate about it. To sit back now and to see it all come together, that's got to be a great feeling.
Well, it is. It is that way with movies. I mean, you finish, and then there's still quite a time lag before you actually get to show it to somebody. You've seen it, your crew has seen it, your actors have seen it, but a real audience hasn't seen it. So and a festival like this is just the best place to introduce your film to the world because of the excitement and the focus on it. It's terrific.
Now you have a stellar cast: Julianne Moore, a lot of buzz around here, John Cusack. What's it like to work with some heavy hitters here?
Well, the heavy hitters are actually the easiest to work with because they're so good. And they know so much, so well what they're doing. They don't need hand-holding from a director. They just need guidance, gentle guidance, and we have a lot of fun on the set. Even no matter how dark the scene is, or how crazy, or how difficult, there's a lot of laughs. And I have a very light set, and I love working with people who enjoy that. And all of this cast were like that.
Now I know this film it's kind of dark. It has kind of a twist to it.
Yeah.
Would you say, I know some people might think looking at this is kind of an insight to real life Hollywood. Would you say that's true, or?
Yeah, I think it is true. I mean, it's not exactly what we would call a roman or clé, which in other words, it's not specific people that are depicted here under a different name. But we can all, I think, name actresses who had a period of being very hot and then hit the age of 40 and suddenly disappeared because they were 40 and didn't have a career after that, and perhaps were desperate and unhappy because of that. Who wouldn't be? And so it's that kind of thing. And I think that's still, so you will see, and then the child star who gets too famous and has too much money too soon and goes a little crazy. And I think we all can name some people like that. So I'd say it's accurate. It's some people have wanted to call it a satire, but Bruce who wrote it, Bruce Wagner, we think it's too realistic to be a satire. It's pretty dead on.
Thank you so much.
Okay.